This is risotto. But what sets apart my risotto from the trillions of others that are on this website? Simple. I added not only mushrooms, but pancetta. Well, that, and I'm one of the very few remaining food tubers who haven't sold out and started creating a bunch of algorithm-friendly Mr. Beast-inspired slop. So let's begin. Now then, to begin our rizification process of our risotto, let's grab out a street-sided saute pan. The high walls will keep everything inside and not turn our stovetop into the Mexia supermarket. Google at your own risk. Anyway, let's turn this to medium-high heat. Okay, after it heats up, let's add 4 ounces of pancetta. Oh, and a quick note, there will be a lot of smoke, and you're going to need to turn on the hood if you have one. But also have a window open, it'll definitely help. Anyway, cook these until they're nice and golden and rendered up enough fat. Okay, our pancetta is nice, crispy, and golden. Using a slotted spoon, remove it from the pan. Okay, our pancetta didn't render out that much fat. It's okay, you can always add more if you have to. Then let's add 4 ounces of the mushroom of your choice. I'm going with oyster mushrooms. You can get by with the regular mushrooms, but if you want something a little extra, splurge and get some oysters. Season it with a little bit of salt. Cook until A, all the moisture has cooked off from our mushroom, and B, it's golden brown and delicious. Okay, all of our mushrooms are looking nice and golden brown. Alright, remove from the pan. Okay, with toad and ham burnt to a crisp, let's take care of another important ingredient, the stock. Add 64 ounces or 2 rectangular cartons of chicken stock to a stock pot. Also, have an emergency 3rd carton. Why am I going off cartons instead of cups? You see, I don't really trust risotto recipes that use cups of broth. A, you always use much more than you think you need, and B, it really varies on so many other factors. So really, just use 2 cartons worth of broth. Oh, speaking of which, let's set this over a boil over high heat. The stock needs to go in hot. Me in post-production, can you explain? Not a problem, past stupid lazy me. You see, if we were to add cold stock to a hot pan, a good chunk of the stock will boil off, and on top of that, the entire temperature of the pan will cool down. And heating it back up is going to take a long time. And since you need to add your chicken stock 1 cup at a time, it's going to drag out the cooking process by a lot, and you're going to waste a ton of broth in the process. So that's why we have to bring our stock to a boil. Back to you, stupid, past, lazy, fat me. Okay, we're looking a little low on fat. Let's add some back in. Okay, once that heats up a bit and it begins to smoke, let's add in 3 shallots minced. 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, also minced. And the main star of our show, arborio rice. Toss in about 1.5 cups of arborio rice. Okay, we want our rice to get nice, toasty, and crispy. Okay, after a while, let's deglaze with 1/2 cup of red wine.
I can see.
Cook until most of the wine has evaporated. And now let's gradually add in our stock, 1 cup at a time. Okay, that was more than a cup. You know what I mean. Okay, here's what you're going to do. Cook until a good chunk of the stock has been absorbed by the rice. Once that happens, add in another cup of hot stock. You know when to add more when you can scrape and see the bottom of the pan. Until it's looking nice and creamy. Alright, this is what our risotto should be looking like once it's all nice and cooked. Kill the heat. Toss in 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Let's add our pancetta and mushrooms back in. If it gets a little too thick and gloopy, just add some more stock. And finally, let's add 2 ounces of Parmesan cheese. Lay it up the bowl and on our way. This is why I went with oyster mushrooms. They're a much better meat substitute than tofu. And before I sign off, I just want to say, thank you so much for being patient. These past couple of months were very financially upside down. Thankfully, my head is above water now, and now I can resume cooking. Stay tuned, we're only getting started. If you want to help out, please hit subscribe and like. It means so much for me. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. This has been Jay's Cuttin Kitchen. I'm CRJ, making cooking fun, and meaning it this time. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, smash the like button. If you really liked the video, become a subscriber and hit the bell notification icon. I upload every Saturday. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and support me on Patreon. Yeah, I'm doing one of these things again. Construct is done, and now I have the time. Oh, that's what I forgot at the store!